Is that true?
I'm so attracted to a pro.
Is that true? Does she get the fellas?
Yeah, she
If
does.
I want them, but I don't.
So why does she get the fellas? And if you say she's embarrassing, how does she get the fellas?
We can dance on the floor, and Marcel only can last at least one dance. Then she's
Hey, no,
off
it
the
depends
floor
what music it
and
is.
sitting down. Whereas me, I'm on the dance floor continually all night.
Yeah, but you're
because
a
it's what I
dancer
do.
anyway.
What do you mean? What do you
Yeah.
mean? She has one dance and she sits down. What does that mean?
She can't cope with more than one or two dances.
Well, obviously, you haven't been with me for a while.
It's the breathing. It's the
You
the
haven't
sweating.
been with me for a while.
It's
Oh, yeah, I get hot.
You have to sit
Nightclubs
down
are hot
halfway
anyway.
through, Marcel. Come on, girl,
Do you know-
give me
no,
a chance.
No, you haven't been dancing with me for ages. When's the last time we was at a nightclub together?
Besides the point.
No, it isn't.
You have added more weight to your size right now.
Yes, I have. Depends
So
what
it's gonna
music
be
it
even
is, I'll
worse.
dance with it. If it's good music, I'll dance with it.
Okay.
So with a bit of beat to it.
But for how long?
Okay.
If she's not embarrassed with the weight, what should you be?
I'm not embarrassed with her weight.
You are. You
No,
just said that.
I'm not embarrassed about your weight.
No, embarrassed
It
to
is
be with me.
embarrassing.
Embarrassed to be with
Why?
me.
I'm not embarrassed
Yeah.
to be with her.
It's just that everybody else stares, everybody else looks. It's
Of course,
like
wouldn't you?
they do comment, but you just have to shun them. You have to say, oh, well, you know.
What do you
that's
mean
her.
everybody does a comment? What sort of comments do they make?
I can't really say.
Excuse me, can I say something about comments? Tina used to be a kissogram. She used to be a boobagram. What comments did he get, Tina? Can you tell me? I don't know if it can be mentioned on the telly.
Okay.
If you're happy with yourself, do you know now that you're not going to get any bigger? Can you come to that compromise that you're going to...
Well, the highest I've ever been was 22 stone 13, and I haven't been over that. I mean, that was a while ago. I have lost weight since, and I've sort of, like, wavered backwards and forwards. But I haven't got any bigger than that.
Okay, we'll take this lady.
You're a lovely-looking girl,
Thank you.
but doesn't it affect your heart, all this weight you're carrying?
Not as far as I know. I'm healthy with the doctor. I very rarely see the doctor.
Okay, so we're going to come back to this. We've got to take a break now, but join us in a few minutes when we'll be meeting the rest of the witnesses and finding out whether it's Marcel or Ken who was won over our jury. Don't go away.
Part 2. The audience are standing up, applauding.
Welcome back. Now, Marcel, your last witness is a grandma with 2 growing kids. She says a parent should accept their kids just the way they are. Who is she?
It's a person I've done voluntary work with. That's Denise.
OK, let's bring Denise into the courtroom.
Denise is a lady in her 40s. She has short dark hair and is wearing a long blue dress. She takes a seat next to Marcel.
Denise. Hi. Now, what do you think about Ken wanting Marcel to get thin?
I'm disgusted.
Oh, that bad?
Yep.
Why?
I've known Marcel for about 3.5 years. We've worked together. I look after children. I'm a nursery nurse. And Marcel is absolutely brilliant. I mean, she's got more energy than I have. And I'm a very slim person. Just because Marcel is big does not mean she is unfit. She runs rings round me.
Not quite runs.
She really does.
She's over-affectionate.
She's... Pardon?
Over-affectionate. To
What's that got to do with my
overcompensate.
size?
Overcompensate.
No, I don't agree with you. I do.
Marcel is one of these people that is so over-affectionate that, like, if I haven't seen her for a while, it's all hugs and kisses. And when you're engulfed in all of that cleavage, it is suffocating. It is awful.
Jealousy.
Well, that's because you're so skinny. I mean,
jealousy.
But
Marcel's got
Denise,
An audience member shouts, at least she's got some.
Denise, though, don't you think Ken means well?
yes, I know Ken loves his daughter. I know that for a fact. And he's a lovely man. But Marcel, if he just left her alone, let her get on with her life, and maybe in her own time, given her own space, she will decide what's best for her. And if he's ramming it down her throat constantly that she needs to lose weight, lose weight, she's not going to.
I'm not ramming it down her throat at all.
It feels like it.
And,
when you're not on the receiving end of this, Ken, you don't know how she's feeling inside. To Marcel, you are.
But I'll tell you, I've never rammed it down her throat, and I'm willing to let Marcel take her own time. As you say, in her own time, she may come round and start losing weight. And
well, why don't you just
I know it's a
back
bit
off
sordid
then?
to talk about
I mean,
money.
how can you offer her money? I mean, fair enough, everybody likes a dangling carrot and some incentive, but I think that is awful. I would be insulted if it was me.
Let's take a question.
I mean, really insulted.
Like I said, I think that there's so many people who are not happy with their weight that Marcel's a fantastic role model for bigger women who are happy with themselves.
Surely you must love your daughter very much. And have you ever listened to your father? Have you ever taken in any that he said? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be slimmer?
I have dieted before, and I've got down a few
Several times.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been on diets all my life.
Happy. She's miserable when she's on a diet. She's
Not
not
only because when Marcel diets, she will think constantly of food. I can't have that because I'm on a diet.
Yeah, but that is the same no matter what. If you were giving up smoking or giving up food, you would be the same.
I'm one of these
things. It's just because you're fat.
Plates.
No. Plates. I've seen you get 2 plates at a time, Mars.
Depends
there's nothing wrong with enjoying food.
See, when anybody's on a diet, I thought it was the same for all of us, isn't it? You always think about food, nothing else.
Well, when I'm on a diet anyway, if I want something, I will eat it. I mean, I might eat a small portion of it. You might not do, but...
She might have a small portion of a big cake and leave a small portion and hide the rest.
I'm more for savouries than
she
for
hides
sweets.
the rest. I've seen Marcel's little portions.
No, that's not...
Tina, you know, you're not being the best friend in the world here, are you? Really?
Being no friend.
Because I know she isn't happy.
How do you know that?
Because
okay,
I've
forget
known
the
her
stomach
for
stuff.
such a long time. We have had discussions about weight. We've talked about it. And she is one sad person on the inside.
Oh, thanks a lot!
All of this is just a front because she cannot lose it.
No,
she has tried and tried, and she just cannot lose it. So she's had to accept it.
Marcel, really honest answer. Have you ever fantasised, ever dreamed of being thin?
When I wasn't accepting of my body, of course, yeah. But as I say, I'm
But
accepting
you've
with
had
myself.
to accept it now because she can't lose the weight.
Well, that
You've
might be it, but
tried.
it's the way it's gone now, and I'm happy. I don't know how you can say that I'm not happy.
Okay, well, listen, it's nearly time for our jury to vote, but before they do, Ken, your last witness says she knows Marcel would be much happier if she lost some weight. Let's meet her. Bring in Maria.
Maria is another very slim woman in her 30s. She has bobbed blonde hair and is wearing a lilac shirt. She sits down next to Ken.
Now, Maria, I think you're on a bad team here. Why do you think that Marcel would be happy? There's a very good reason why you think she would be happier if she lost weight.
Because I know where Marcel's coming from. I've been there. I mean, obviously, I want as much overweight as Marcel, but I've recently lost 4 stone myself.
Wow, that's amazing. Did that take a lot of willpower?
At first, it was willpower, yeah, but once you get over that stigma dieting...
I think diet's a terrible word anyway.
Yeah.
Healthy eating regime, yeah.
You don't have to do that.
But to be fair, she's done it. She's lost 4 stones.
Yeah. But Marcel, you've got... I mean, she's lovely.
Talk
I love
to
her
her
to bits. I look like she's lovely, she's fun to be with. But you just, if you tried it, you don't know because you've not been there.
Well, I've lost... I mean, the last time when I was on... Well, not the last time when I was on a diet, but one of the times I'd lost, like, 5.5 stone. That was with slimming tablets. And the weight goes on anyway, because...
Okay, let's take a question from this lady.
Well, I've got a big sister and she's really overweight and she's been to doctors and everything about her weight and they say she will never ever be thin because her metabolism is too slow, and I think Marcel is great the way she is, she's happy the way she is, and we love her to bits.
It counts on the outside as well as the inside, so I think you're all wrong. I think you should be ashamed if I had friends like that.
And I am happy.
Have you, Marcel, been tempted by the money on today's programme?
No.
No?
No.
Well, the audience says it's not enough.
I'm not a greedy person.
You are.
Oh, go on, come on. Come on.
You are. That is why you can't
I disagree with my
lose the
witness
weight.
there. Marcel is not a greedy person.
She isn't.
Food is food.
That's not, we're not talking about food, we're talking about money.
Yeah, but it makes no difference. That's why you can't lose the
I
weight.
think Marcel
because you
takes
smell
after
it,
me.
you want it,
Money
that's
isn't
it.
everything. I don't care about money.
Okay.
All my life, I've in times where we certainly haven't had enough money, and now the wife and I are on our pensions, we get by, and we're happy enough.
But Ken, have you heard what's been said today? You've heard the audience. More importantly, you've heard your daughter. Have you changed your view on what you think?
I'm willing, for the sake of the happiness of my family and especially Marcel, I'm willing to accept her views.
Oh, well, there you go. Now, listen, don't you feel sorry now that you've been booing him?
No. But can I say that if ever Marcel feels like losing weight, there'll be a grand there for a new
I
outfit
know my
for
dad's
her.
there for me whenever I need him.
Well, that's really good. We've heard from both sides now, but who did you believe? And more importantly, which way will our jury vote? It's time now for our jurors to seal the fate of our accused. And just to recap on the rules, Marcel has to persuade just a quarter of our jury that she's not guilty to walk free from this court today. But let's find out if she's managed that. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, will you please retire to consider your verdicts?
The audience file out to the back of the studio and cast their votes in a ballot box. A caption reads, "The jury decides."
OK, I've snipped at the back here to see how the jury are thinking. Hold on. Right, what do you think?
Definitely guilty.
Why?
Because she can't be fit, she can't be healthy, and in the future she's not going to be happy.
OK.
So.
What do you think?
She's not guilty.
Why?
It's up to her whether she's diets or not. It's not incentives, not up to her, anyone
OK,
else.
thank you. What do you think?
Well, I think she should be not guilty. She's
Why?
a fantastic girl. She's a really good role model for bigger women, and she doesn't want to change.
Good.
So good for her.
Good girl. What do you think?
Guilty, definitely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because it's not healthy, is it, carrying all that weight around?
OK.
And her father does love her.
Yeah, thank you. Well, that's how they're thinking. We'll find out what the result is in a minute.
A caption reads, "The verdict."